Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. Over the more than 700 episodes that we have published in this case, dating back to episode number 1, dealing with the affidavit of probable cause, we have primarily reported to you as the public what has been published on the docket, or what has been documented on the case summary page dating back to the beginning of the case, including the many motions and orders related to filings that the public has essentially been told you do not have a right to see. They're under seal for some reason or another. This episode is about the document and records hold orders rendered May 15th, 2025, one to the state of Idaho and one to the defense, with some very terse and concerning language from Judge Hippler addressing a network news report on the case that seemed to include a significant amount of information, documentation, video, and the like that the court was concerned may have been a violation of the non-dissemination order. There have been 3, in fact, that have been in place in this case. 2 were entered in January of 2023. The first one was entered January 3rd, 2023, day 4 of this case, by Judge Marshall, the first jurist who signed the order finding probable cause and the order for Mr. Kohberger's arrest on December 29th, 2022. Judge Marshall, at a conference that was held, that was off the record, with certain attorneys and with both sides present, expressed her concern about media reports at the very early stage of these proceedings back in January of 2023, as did Judge John Judge in the order granting Mr. Kohberger's motion for change of venue to Ada County. That motion for change of venue was granted based on concerns about extensive pretrial publicity. And then we see Judge Hippler's order of the 15th of May to the state and to the defense, expressing his concerns about how such pretrial publicity as was described in those orders could impede the ability to seat an impartial jury. That is a mandate per due process, 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution. We have heard nothing further about what is going on with this investigation to do as Judge Stephen Hippler stated in those dual orders of May 15th, which was to hold the person responsible to account. Everything is sealed. As we see actions in 3 states, Nevada, Pennsylvania, and Washington, to domesticate trial subpoenas for out-of-state witnesses. We've seen Judge Hippler enter orders regarding the allocation of reserved media seating for the upcoming trial, and orders regarding jury instructions, which are under seal, and regarding the dissemination and administration and completion of jury questionnaires, which are also under seal, to the jury pool as matters are speeding toward Voir Dire, July 30th, 2025. And yet not word one in the nearly month since Judge Hippler entered the orders of May 15th to the public as to exactly what is going on to hold the person or people responsible to account. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone podcast. Thank you for joining us today.